Last thing here, and we know we're taking up a lot of your Friday, so we appreciate you joining us. So, Bloomberg, Roger Goodell did a Bloomberg article, and there's a lot of things that came out of it. Pro Football Talks' Mike Florio was talking about the 18-game season being the logical next step. Obviously, this is not the first time that Roger Goodell has chatted about this. If you could take a minute 15 with us here, Schefter, to hear the conversation that I had with Raj at the NFL draft, and then give us your thoughts afterwards, we'd be very grateful. Run it, Foxy.
Now, the NFLPA is always going to fight against having more games. Is there a plan to continue to expand? Because 17 games feels good now. At the beginning, I think a lot of players, and I don't want to talk for in the locker room, there's probably a lot of offensive linemen and things like that are telling me to shut the hell up right now. But as fans, it's like 17 games has just become like status quo. Is there a thought of adding another one, maybe adding another bye week so we can get more exposure, more TV deals, or are we good at 17 right now?
Well, I think we're good at 17 now. But listen, we're looking at how we continue. I'm not a fan of the preseason. I don't think we need preseason.
Waste of time, right? And energy.
I don't buy it. And I don't think these guys like it either.
Well, they have to spend full price for the tickets for those games.
No, they're actually discounted now.
We discount. Thank you for doing that.
We got that done.
Thank you.
Sorry, our commission.
That's our commission.
Thank you, commission.
But the reality is, I think I'd rather replace a preseason game with a regular season any day. That's just picking quality, right? So if we got to 18-2, that's not an unreasonable thing. The other thing it does, which I thought you were going to, is that ends up on President's Day weekend, which is a 3-day weekend, which makes the Sunday night, and then you have Monday off. So that's
wow.
Now we're cooking.
See,
now we're cooking.
Okay, so he said he already has visions of what the schedule would look like. We'd have Monday off after the Super Bowl, which everybody has been yearning for a long, long time. He said, I don't like the preseason game, okay? It's more opportunity for injuries. It doesn't matter. So shortening the preseason game seems like it's been on Goodell's mind for a while. Adding the 17th game, as soon as it happens, we all said, well, we're going to get to 18 then. He said it in a Bloomberg article. Now it's being reported about yet again. What have you heard from around the league, and what do you think the chances are moving, and when would that be? Next CBA?
Well, in all honesty, did he say anything there that we didn't know? Again, I'm going to tell you right, it's going to happen. Exactly what he said. Everybody knows this is coming. We're going to get 18 games. We're going to get the Sunday night Super Bowl before President's Day. Everybody takes off President's Day, becomes the national holiday that it is. The shortened this is stuff that everybody's talked about. The only question is, when does it begin? Right? Is that in 2 years? Is it right before the end of the CBA? Is it right at the start of the new CBA? I don't know, but 18-game schedule season's coming. The prolonged seasons come, more international games come. All these, Pat, there's nothing here that's surprising at all, right? And what am I missing?
Well, actually confirming it would be it's all been kind of in jest hypothetical. If the NFL,
it's coming.
The NFL or those greedy corporate fat cats.
Yeah.
And if you add an extra bye week, now you got 2 more weeks of primetime games to be able to sell to networks. And the amount of money that'll do and bring in for the salary cap, which is how they sell it to the players and everybody else, would be gigantic. So I could see it certainly taking place.
Sold. Not selling. Sold. It's coming.
Okay, all right. I don't know how the players feel about it. How about the NFLPA is firing or laying off 150 employees? How many fucking employees they got over there?
That's crazy. Too many.
Who's taking all the damn money at the NFLPA? I've never been an NFLPA supporter, okay? Never in my life. I thought they've been I'm not going to say crooks, but dumb. I think the way they've gone about doing things has been very dumb. You just go back to whenever they tried to negotiate the deal, and Jeff Saturday had to step in and be like, let's get a deal done. Not that Jeff Saturday isn't a great man or businessman, but it's like the NFLPA, I think, has always handled things in a dumb way. Tough position to be in, hard to represent everybody. Them firing 150 people, it's what did they all do? And then also, shout out to this NFLPA maybe.
Yeah.
Trying to, instead of rob the players, trying to actually make the players more money, more opportunity. I think we're in a good spot. I think NFLPA and hopefully Commish are going to be able to come together and make this entire better for players and also for the league as a whole.